Alright guys, back at the trailer finally. 20 Celsius out, 16 in, 73% in, 52% out. So obviously that dollar store thing isn't working very well. So what I did, I got the windows open. Look at the roots in the root system in my planter here. Hopefully you guys can see that on camera. The spider plant is thriving in this soil. And look at that thing. It's a jungle. Really good. Really good. And look how big these leaves are starting to get now on some of these. Wow. So I got the windows open. I got the door open. I'm gonna kind of clean up a little bit. I want to work on the pantry today. Get the top on. And see what I can do about that. Let's see if I can show you some roots on the other spider plant yet. Not as much on this one. But there's only one plant in here. What I might do is clone a couple more and shove them in. Ugh. Snozzling. Alright, so I'm going to get to work, guys, and I'll give you little updates. I'm going to clean all this off and go from there. Alright, guys, I got the pantry, the top covered up here. All I did was staple all the way around. Did a little fold, overlapped underneath here and around the back and the other side as well. It's got a little bit of air in it, but I don't really care because once I put my stuff on top in a minute here, I'll show you what it looks like. So we'll go from there. Alright guys, I have the dish racks in. Got those glasses in on that one. Some vinegar and some other water and Epsom salts on this. This is the newer one, the Microban. And I just kind of loaded up the entire shelf, inverters, everything you can think of, candles, and now it's got a nice waterproof top. Alright guys, some of my YouTube followers like Graham wanted to see more detail about the water system. So up here, if you can see that, that's the top of the very top ICB tote. I have the lid off. And what I'm going to do is right about this area here, there's a hole on the outside, in between the joists of course, and a 3-inch pipe's going to come in and fill these tanks. The 3-inch pipe comes in from the outside, which eventually will be connected to my gutter system once I have the money. Alright. Jelly shafts ready for the heat. Perfect. Okay, sorry about that guys, I was interrupted. So the water is going to come in via a 3-inch pipe. And I'm still pondering on, once I have it plumbed, I can see if I can put a filter, a pre-filter up here. Just to see if I can, if I have the height room and all that. And then, that's later though. So 3-inch pipe in. It'll fill these tanks. This is 254 gallons, I believe. Something like that. Per IBC tote. And it comes out to like 540 between both of them gallons of water. So right now this is a on-off switch for the IBC totes. So this will be only catching rainwater and snow water, okay? Try to explain this in detail. Here is a shut-off that's already made into the IBC tote. Okay, interruption too. So anyway, that's the internal shut-off valve. So I can close this and it'll make a nice popping noise like so, and then pull this out, opens it up. So these might fail. So what I did was I have a special IBC tote fitting that I bought. I plumbed it with some clear, a hose and gear clamps over to plumbing contraption that I made, and this goes to a feed that feeds my all the laundry tubs in the tiny house, which has a main shutoff right there. So if I follow the blue line, it goes in behind the shower. There it goes. There it is again. It goes to this laundry tub with a shutoff, and it goes in behind the pantry slash workshop right now to another shutoff, and this is the end. So this one can be shut off, and water will still flow to the other tank. Okay? And this will only feed off of the tall tank gravity-wise. So all that water pressure will be pushing down through here. It'll hit this shutoff valve, which is open now, but that'll be closed at the time like this. And then it'll come back up and find its way through the pipe, and yada 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 on. I will have water to the tiny house. So that's a main shutoff for that system there. Okay, so let's say this is starting to get really full. I want to open this valve up and let the water flow, follow my finger here, down and into the bottom tote, which also has a shutoff. And this one will be closed. These are shutoff valves, by the way, ball valves, plastic ones. I didn't close that all the way just to show you. I should work them though, just so they don't get stiff. Like so. Okay. Now, so when that one is closed, water has nowhere to go but back into that pipe there. Let me close this fully so there. I want to make sure they work. It's important they work. So you got to kind of work them a little bit. Get them broken in. So when that guy's closed, water has to feed into this tank, the bottom tank, from the top tank. Because this can stay open. These can be all shut off, but water can still flow and fill the bottom tank as reserve. So I can have, basically I can have about 540 gallons of water in here at any one time, if I'm lucky enough to have that much water. So now let's say this one is getting too full. What I do is I close this off here, and I close this off here. Okay, and I leave this one open down here for the bottom tank. What that will do, actually never mind, this one will stay open. This one will be closed, that will be open, and when the water is open, it'll flow down in here and into this pump, 12 volt, and that will pump, I haven't plumbed this yet, that will pump up to the top tank, which I haven't plumbed it yet, of course, so you don't see the line, and that will take any water in here and fill the top tank up. Why do I want reserve? In case we have a drought situation. That way I can have water storage, pump it up into the top tank, then I can have free gravity fed water to all my systems, laundry tubs. How the shower will work. Here is the pump. I could basically just let water fill this tub, but I'm just going to have a barrel because that's wasteful for water, or a bucket I mean. And I'll fill the bucket, drop the pump in, hook everything up, and that will pump the water into my shower, and I'll have hot shower in here. So that's kind of the water system in a nutshell. I've plumbed everything. There's the shower drain. Right now you can see I have a kettle on this on the drain hole because I'm just trying to keep, well, not now, but I opened all the windows, but I was keeping the moisture out. So follow that black line. It connects to under the laundry tub with a nice trap. Follow it along the floor, in behind the pantry. It also connects to this laundry tub, which then goes under the kitchen countertop. And if you can see right there, it goes out and exits the trailer through the floor. Reason I did that, I couldn't drill through this side. From here back, I cannot drill down through because there's tires there. And if this thing ever goes on the road, I don't know what's going to happen when tires are spinning on highway speeds and I got up against a plastic ABS pipe. I think I know. I won't have no more ABS pipe and have major problems. So what I did, in case I ever have to clean this pipe out, I put Ferncos in, which are basically rubberized couplings with gear clamps there. And also one back here. So closer to the areas of where there might be problems, I can pull that entire length out right there. Just have to move the pantry out of the way. No big deal. So that gives you guys a little more in-depth detailed look at my water system. The composting toilet doesn't use any water. Okay? And this has now been plugged off with paper towel because originally I thought I was going to be using lead acid in this battery bank. And then one of my YouTube subscribers said, "Do you want a burning pile of ash as a home?" And I said no. So big thanks to Stu, High Tech Guy 18. He knows way more about solar than I do because I'm just starting out. He said these would destroy the lead acids. They would explode, get angry, burn the house down. So I'm not using lead acids. I'm using lithiums, which are maintenance free. They don't off gas. I don't have to add distilled water or any crap. They're good for 10 years plus if you take care of them. And they don't mind the cold weather. Which means I didn't even need to build this box near the fireplace now. But I'm going to keep it. So no big deal. So I hope that gives you guys a look. Now the aerial works. I folded the rods back as tightly as I could. There's ones that stick out horizontally so I can't really move it. It's ugly. It gives me free TV. I'm gonna have to live with it. Sorry. sorry. So anyway, yeah, I gotta plumb the top. Once I have the gutter plumbed in, then I'll finish plumbing the pump into that guy, and then we'll go from there, guys. So I have a better idea what I'm looking at. Toilet paper falling off the hinge on the composting toilet again, of course. We go. What do we got? Ghosts in here or what? So that's a little update for you guys. I'm just putting the camera down, put the ladder away. I have to go get gas in the truck because it's pretty cheap right now. And we have a guest coming over. One of my YouTube followers is making a long trip here from the United States. Mushroom Patch, who gave me a few gifts there, if you remember. I haven't used the solar oven yet. I will be. He mentioned I should use it, try it out, bake some bread. I think I will. He wants to check out the off-grid tiny house, which is awesome. No problem. Come and take a look. I will do some video with him, get his reactions. I still got to sweep up a little bit. And I'm also taking out a bunch of stuff home that I didn't take last time. And that will be, we're going to be doing some stuff with that. Some prepping stuff, making a bug out bag and all that good stuff, which I don't have. So I need to get. Alright, so right now with the windows being open, the outside and inside are getting more closely together. Oh, the humidity's gone down. Go figure. So with the windows open, the humidity goes down. Isn't that silly? I don't know. Crazy. Maybe I won't have to burn off propane, but I should anyway. I'm going to leave the windows open, guys, anyway. They're just open a hair, as you can see. I'm going to clone some more spider plants for that other planter back there. It seems to make it nicer smelling in here, so I'm going for it. Other than that, I've been cleaning up a bit. Oh, I got that goofy thing up from the dollar store. It doesn't look bad. I thought it'd be bigger, but I guess for $1, can't complain. Radishes, peppers, tomatoes, mushrooms. Mike might like that one. Right, Mike? Alright, so, yeah. I'm out of here for now, guys. Hopefully that gave you a pretty good update. I'm going to sweep up a bit, and then we're out of here.